Let's jump into this.
All right, we got DRX on attack. We got T1 on defense.
Looks like a fast A hit. A lot of players coming through. Carpe and Buzz gets the opening kill. Huge stand for him there in heaven.
Not skipping a beat after that last round. The previous
So
match
Flash just went over towards middle, and that means that this guy can rotate in here as well. So T1 about to have 3 people over towards site. And Carpe, it starts like he finished off on Bind, dudes. We're out here being unreal these last 2 days.
Push back here against DRX's Buzz finds a second Bane now to try to bail them out. Is able to find one, swaps over onto the Ghost. Damage not going to be suffered, but still has his work cut out for him. The linger in the smoke. Carpe drifting away as it gets ready to dissipate.
Trying to sell a bit of a fake, but nobody really biting on T1. They're going to hold the line. Stacks trying to watch the angle.
Fault line to the corner, nothing noted. Stacks to send out a shot, giving away at least a position of 1.
30 seconds left.
Bane trying to play around with time, but now Izu here in heaven, spotted out the shoulder. Bane, does he go for a pivot? Has to full send it right now. Drops down.
He's got time.
He's going to try to make a go of this one, but
definitely got time.
Izu going to be close, can send out the bite as well. Slaps it down at his feet. Bane have the drift across it.
Very, very nice.
Right click at range, connects onto his head.
Small little shout out to Stacks there. Like the smoke over towards middle to make sure they had 3 over towards A was pretty nice. Then I mean Carpe just made it so easy.
The execute doesn't really go the way they expect, and then Carpe realizes he's in a bad situation, gets hit by the paranoia, and just steps into it, knocks 2 down, and then Izu there gets the spot on the Bane at A heaven and says, okay, I'm just gonna back off. If he comes around the corner, I've got the classic, I can right click. If he goes down the ropes,
what is
I can
this
just
one?
mirror his movements.
Armor
Get the vulnerable,
Stinger.
get the finish. Good start for T1. Meteor watching mid here. The sniper gets the first kill at the Marshall. Immediately TP's back.
Yeah, would have been nice if that was the armor.
Now looks to the re-peek. Really hold down mid. Chest shot connecting. Headhunter bullets, however, not quite flying
Armor
straight
did make
as they would
armor
like.
made a
His
big
Buzz
difference here.
From a hot start into a bit of a whiff. Ends up getting taken down, and that's going to be a player advantage.
They actually made sure they could tank the shot, and then they get over towards heaven.
Pass this over and does so.
Pick up their own gun.
DRX give themselves an opportunity, and surely we don't see another eco win off the back of the pistol. It'd be 3 in a row, given how things have transpired on Bind.
Carpe's been holding this down majority of the time as well. It's all gonna come down to Izu.
Play it down below. Now gonna shift back over behind the screen area.
This is a decider, yeah, 5th map.
30
See what
seconds
this
left.
execute looks like for DRX.
Okay, rotate just comes in as well. Stacks is
Love all this breach util.
Line not connecting. Izu shots
Stacks is here to help.
On the flash, Mako able to find one with the Guardian.
Very nice. The picked up gun. Dude, the whiff over towards heaven kind of cost him a little bit, and you got to say that the Hyunmin armor was the difference maker. Being able to tank that shot so they could get the distance.
Tells all.
Has a paranoia, but if everybody's so spread out on a DRX, you would think at best you're gonna find one.
They keep getting ecoed. Dude, the last 3 pistols we've seen, the next round has been one.
Just retrieving it, holding on to it is going to be the play call here. T1 not gonna find that hot start that they wanted on this map. As the other Bulldog picked up here, DRX getting very nice upgrades as they tie up the score 1-1.
Absolute madness on your attacker side even. And I don't really think T1 necessarily from a big picture perspective played this round that poorly.
From a really good start to a rough start.
That's fine. Sure, you get paranoia, I think, a little bit off with those headhunters, but for Buzz to whiff like that on that flanking maneuver, that's what really kind of breaks this round open. Give that Guardian to Mako, and he's going to put it to damn good use.
Yeah, the whiff cost him. No doubt about it. You got to talk about it when it costs a round.
Towards the A side, seemingly. We're waiting for Hyunmin
Meteor over
to make his way
towards
over
A.
there.
As we can see this where they're heading. We've got
Take a few
4
extra
bullets for
seconds,
Meteor, and you got
Buzz.
Buzz with the hero gun,
Go
or
out on
one
a
of the
bit a
hero
peek. He's
guns.
got that Bulldog now.
Let's clear it out though.
Yep.
A little bit more. Ooh, a little bit of spray here from Hyunmin through that smoke. Down to 85. Paint Jill needs to be fairly shallow. Hyunmin takes a little bit of damage, but Buzz is able to find
A
one.
nice kill.
making up for
It's a little bit weird.
the
Gun
shortcomings of
down
the
now.
previous round.
So obviously they want to protect this.
Takes them an early advantage once again. Drops down. This site very much occupied here by T1.
3 people on site, 1 on heaven.
Tiny little pocket inside the vent.
Just trying to figure out exactly
There's a
how they're
lot
gonna
of
work
question
through
marks
this.
on the map for
Pretty deep trip.
T1, but they're pretty much just gambling.
Timing push coming up from those ropes. Connection off that flash. Buzz sees the gun barrel. Go for the pre-spray.
We know his position. Fault line set. Hyunmin, what is that?
Mid-air.
Dropping shots. Finishes off Buzz. Stack's now looking for a bit of a timing. Pushes forward. He's able to find one. Hyunmin going to be taken down, but it's just he and Carpe left.
Planted.
Swaps the weapons. Is out into the open. Gunned down by flashback. Carpe now. Not a sheriff, just a ghost. As the camp gets cleared, flashback
Okay, ends up being a pretty clean round, but what is that,
DRX will
dude?
gain the lead.
I'm not even, I mean, I think he's just in
Starting
mid-air
to
the
get
whole
pretty
time.
scrappy.
I feel like he hasn't landed.
Back and forth there. Everybody trying to find a little bit of extra space, just enough of a window. I don't
Wild.
I don't understand how the Vandal works like that, but Hyunmin, tip of the cap to you. Sigh of relief from flashback. Rest of the team trying to get him fired up. 6-1 already. Buzz is having a tremendous day. 81 kills coming into this map. Has really picked it up where he had struggled previously against Gen G. This time around, bit of an explore with the bot. Clear by Izu.
If this map ends up getting
Okay, so
away
we
from
got
him.
smoke, Viper holding mid, and we just insta hit over towards B. The Omen flash was good, hit everyone else, but damn, that breach flash though, that breach util. Oh, the nade on the head as well. Dude, Bane util here was so nice. I think it was the actual double flash as well. I think it was flash into flash for the peaks.
I believe unnoted, unscouted, but I mean nullified. Not going to get any use realistically here unless Hyunmin goes pushing forward in through mail.
It was that coordination there. The paranoia to clear the back of the pillar, and then the flash to make sure that if anyone's up on the rafters, that they're going to be blinded as well. Such a great 1-2 punch from Mako and
It's a
Bane to set
great
up
start.
Hyunmin.
Gotta start looking at this money.
There should be no prize to claim
2-9
here.
on top of this.
Meteor pretty far off from the DRX forces. So let loose with a salvo just in case. Oh, well.
Oh, he's been spotted.
Oh, my goodness.
9 HP, tries to retreat, the re-peek, and the shorty. Meteor not going to be carrying over anything. A 4K
I need a
for
little
Hyunmin, the
timeout.
showstopper online.
Hasn't been too
T1.
convincing.
Economy broken down.
Well, Desk was talking about it, that Meteor's got a frag on this chamber. And that's one of those moments, those mistakes that you can't afford to have. That is unbelievably costly. Great recognition, though, by Hyunmin. He is really on point today. The DRX is starting to run away with this. A Bucky, a Stinger, a smattering of guns for the side of T1 to try to see if they can thrifty their way back into this match.
Okay, chamber early
down the
A.
A side this time.
Getting all of
Flash
the
with
info.
Some confirm.
Oh,
That spotted
Izu.
Izu.
the reveal onto Izu, swinging off the corner.
Dude,
stack,
his
and
aim
Hyunmin
is
just
insane, isn't it?
absolutely on one.
Very, very
Buzz
fast.
noted here in mid, sends the boom bot. I don't think he knows about flashback on this position. Maybe he did see him in transit across into mail. Either way, with just a stinger.
Goes close, fake
Doesn't want anything
TPs
to do with the side of the
backwards, so
map,
they
he's
think that
gonna
he's gone
power
over
rotate
towards
back
vents to
across
create the
try to
pressure.
reinforce Meteor's position.
Now these two have to be focused over towards here. I do like this from T1, right? They set up Meteor, he took a load of space, and then they used the aggro
DRX
trip.
assessing.
Right, that's getting all info over towards A.
We're
So right now
able
he's locking down all of
Get
this.
the chamber utility
And
a
it's
little
like
bit further
early
out,
info.
So you at least have some comfort that they're not going A. You're able to lean a little bit further in towards B.
Bouncing forward. Buzz just having to back
Buzz has an ult, but
goes his
okay.
way as well. Showstopper
Gone
in
for it.
response, and that's going to be freeing, taken down. Gunman, however, able to find one flashback.
30 seconds.
Cleans up Buzz on that flank as Hyunmin finds himself a third, maybe another 4K.
I'm about to say it's an eco, so he won't use it, but
Ping down and will be flashback instead. And once again, no survivors left. DRX, no mercy shown.
it's a
up
rough
4-1.
start for T1, and the
I think you
individuals
gotta
are
pause
making
that
some
timer.
questionable plays.
Absolutely. The right call here for T1. Can't let this get any further out of control.
It's the same exact scoreline we saw from Bind.
Exactly. Still plenty of time to turn this around for T1. You were able to slow down DRX and eventually find those big rounds for yourself to turn it around. And look, between both of these teams, they're no strangers to these game 5s. I mean, you've got plenty of players who've been in a lot of them. Mako and Stax back in the first
Again,
season
I'm
of
not even
BCC
sure it needs to be a
Pacific.
tactical thing on this
Meteor
one.
last year with Gen G. You know, think about all those matches against Paper Rex.
I will
those
say that maybe
those best of 5s that went to 5.
maybe B
so
is a
many
little
times
weak, so they might talk about
here
that
in
and the fact that
Pacific.
they put the chamber there instead of the chamber.
We're right back to it.
So I imagine chamber goes towards
So
B,
certainly, I don't expect T1 to really get
but just
roll over
a
too
couple
much.
of
I think they're
mistakes
going to
at
be
the
punching
moment.
back
So.
here pretty quickly. I would expect they've got some ideas.
You would hope so. I mean, it was a good start. Dropping of the anti-eco.
When you got a chamber as well,
a
you got
bit
to
of a
make sure that you have
spiral
enough
here.
money for the op. That's like the
As well as Meteor just
the
not
win
being given-
condition. He lost it in
you
vents
know,
earlier.
Not finding the
I'm
opportunity.
not sure they have enough money for it here.
Yeah.
With this chamber to take control of these rounds.
No, they don't.
Right.
But they,
I mean,
they
Get
should
that Marshall shot. And
get the all out, so it's there for a
that's
little
it.
bit. Change up from
since then,
DRX,
even
just
when
straight
he's
up
been called upon to
A.
just save a gun, he couldn't do that. So need him to come up big here.
Does the call to buy that next operator further away. We'll have a tour de force going into the next round. Pretty much no matter what you would
Chamber
suspect.
instead of chamber? Wait, what did I say?
Spotted out. TP going to be taken here.
I meant
just
I meant op for
nowhere else
chamber.
to go. Just trying to get
I'm not
himself
even sure what
into
I
a
said, to be
corner.
honest.
The paranoia connects. He's fully blinded up. Taken out of the sky. Speaking of sky, Stacks swinging, finding one.
A
Gunman gonna be
very
put down.
important kill.
Showstopper no longer in the equation, but the rolling thunder
Bane
from
with the
Bane certainly
plant
is.
gets the ult. Insta dog
Trailblazer
spots
will
out the
spot
tail.
Freeing. Kites back into the
Freeing
smoke.
just
Smoke
gets
spotting
out of
nothing.
there. Okay, so Freeing just needs to.
Just waiting for a timing. Rolling thunder going to be sent crashing across. Meteor now caught. Mako still here, lurking down below in the depths. Strikes again. Carpe gone. For Izu, he's in a committed position. He's trying to fight his way out. Now he is all on his lonesome,
What
but
a
it's going
round
to be
from
Mako.
Mako.
Just pivoting back and forth, finding three. As another buy round brushed aside by DRX.
And that's just a great round from Mako. Hits a beautiful paranoia right on the buzz. That's the A site completely open. Flashback able to claim that kill. Stack's doing what he can, but with Freeing being
Looking a
so annoying here,
little too
over at the
easy for
bottom of
DRX at the moment.
A lobby. He's just playing it so nicely, not giving them anything, just baiting them right into that rolling
The
thunder.
breach ult? No, the breach ult was great.
And then the round just
This is where the
crumbles.
priority was of them
They have to try to
retaking.
regroup
They
and
got
press.
delayed so that someone else felt
Mako's
like they
so
had to make a
consistent,
play.
So sturdy as always. Sheriffs abound. Obviously the chamber uses the headhunter, but see if Carpe has a little more magic in store for us just yet. Back.
Porta Force is also in play. There it have been the first shot going wide.
It's a nice
Meteor
shot.
does manage to hit that shot there on the
Omen
Gunman with the
TP's
headhunter,
out
but not before
by
bumping into
Mako,
Bond. Now
though. Are we
moving across, finding one.
going to be
Buzz
playing this good the whole time?
down on the floor, but they need so much more than that. And Stax is now the last one standing. Bane one tap being taken down by the Sheriff in hand. It's the other players, the ones that are going to be the problem here for him. Jiggle Peak spotting nothing, sends out the flash. No real confirmation off of it. Gun barrel should have been spotted there at the end. Certainly spots that Jiggle Peak. They're expecting a little bit further forward, but flashback is still going to be good for it as he swings out.
Pretty much all
6-1
Mako in my opinion on
DRX.
this.
This attacker side, they are absolutely running away
Gammon
with it.
did great
The
again
fact
to
that
get the
they're able
first
to
kill.
break
But
out just enough. Get Mako
I've had
past the
every
pillar.
single final of kickoff has been a banger so far.
Opens up just
Yeah.
enough.
I do. I would
Meteor hits a
love
nasty
this
shot,
map
but
to get
Mako TPs
close
through.
because
He's able
that
to get
bind was
extra
so
angle, so that
good.
tour de force can't just completely barricade the entrance from Garage. And then from there, this is cleanup duty for DRX, who are starting to roll away with this one. Now you got to start to wonder, was the composition change worth it here for T1? You know, yesterday,
And leave you hanging? Wait,
yes,
what?
you lost,
Said
but it
just
was an
stop breathing.
overtime. Maybe just a few
I'll wait
tweaks
for
needed
TL.
to be made.
If I had to stomp TL, though,
I
that's
think a lot of people wanted to see
There's a
me here
reason
on
I didn't
Chamber, but
say that
his
one.
aim has been a little bit shaky today.
They're really trying to get this util out of Carpe. They're in the back, Paranoia across.
Oh,
but
no.
Gunman,
Dude,
he's already
again.
closed the gap.
Another
Finds one.
another round where he tanks
Previous
the
lock on the
Omen
nades,
flash
able to
but gets a
find
kill.
Bane. Gunman at the same time. It's going to be a pickup on the orb there for Freeing as he gets one away
Yeah, you
from
can
having
see
that
how
orb again
desperately
online.
T1 want to
Seeker,
make this
up
clean.
Tell-all reveals the position of flashback and Meteor this time. Can put
Hey,
the
and
op
that
to
is
good
so
use. T1,
important for a comp that
fantastic
relies
clean
around
reply.
having money to get
Give themselves a
ops.
second round win.
Keeping 4 people alive and
So
keeping the
much
op
more
is the one.
of that in this half.
No doubt about it. And Buzz is Johnny on the spot here
What's their
to
comp?
bail out a bit of a
I don't want to
bit
say
of a
they need to get 4 in a
miscalculation
row,
from
but
Carpe. I saw this
would
yesterday
really
on
help.
Split that Carpe still has a few awkward timings with when he thinks he's safe to teleport, when he's actually not. A few weird smokes that I saw. But overall today he's looked quite good. I haven't seen too many utility mistakes, but that one right there, able to be bailed out by Buzz.
Let's see how much more T1 can get in this half. Right now they're down by 4, and that's with Freeing having 0 kills, 0 assists. The impact from the Tejo that we've been seeing in the previous maps not being found at the moment, but despite that, the efforts of Gunman as well as Flashback have been enough to keep DRX in a very solid position.
He was plus 22.
oh, not this again.
Buzz getting around the back.
Yeah,
This time.
flashbacks to the second round.
Shots do connect. Whip's not going to be found, but still unable to find the kill.
Ult goes over towards heaven. They love this ult where it clears like a space for them to run out.
Here at the bottom is Izu. Comes up with
Oh,
2, gets
dude,
himself a
that
third.
third shot.
Round B.
As it's now on Mako.
It was sick.
Up in hand, the flick not connecting. Mako trying to force him out of the corner, cannot make it happen. The nade
Yeah, they
Buzz
love
will take him
they
down
love
in
an ult
T1.
that goes
Get 2
like this
rounds in a
from
row.
like
Yeah, this is
in
what
this
we were seeing
direction
from
where they
Izu
can just
yesterday on
follow
this
and take the
Viper.
space
He
knowing
is
that it's
so
clear, forcing
freaking
them out
difficult
into
to deal
areas.
with on B. He is
This
so
one didn't
smart,
clear
he's
this,
so
though.
clean with his aim. Doesn't really need too much Viper util here to do this. Just shutting him down.
Oh, bro,
From
he's
below the rope.
already looking to see if anyone's
Gets
running
3
out of
before
B
he's
main and
finally
flicks it
cleaned
back.
up. Nothing Mako can do there, just a shake of the head. Now the T1 fans have something to cheer about.
Do you think the
They keep this ball
Pacific
rolling.
teams
Can
were
they
struggling in
prevent this
Bangkok? I did
from being
yesterday. I
a
think the
plus
level
DRX
today
half?
has been much higher,
They
so
make this a 6-6.
I'm not as worried as I was
Here.
yesterday.
Watching the smokes.
Oh,
To get
oh no,
across.
not this again.
It's just going to be a clear out. Don't mind the ops. It's all going to be fine. Showstopper set. Gunman taking low stacks. However, somewhere off screen, he's killed L2. Freeing does manage to equalize. I believe that's him getting on the board, but then Buzz ensures that he cannot find more
Chris,
impact.
I mean, they
Gunman
were
is
just
now
telling.
left on
They
his
got 2
lonesome.
observers, right? They were telling the third person to get off third person, go first person, because the other PC's mounting.
What do you do if you're a Gunman in this position?
We'll get a little replay. See how
Sent
stacks
out,
on it.
Shots ringing through. You'd love to at least grab the orb. That and a death gets you one away
What's
from
up
a
with Prius?
showstopper.
Dude, I've been asking myself that for like 10 years.
Certainly
Got no good answer for you.
not going to be given the opportunity to get that orb for free. He might just have to wait this out. All of that money that DRX had accumulated during that 6-run
Strongest
streak
region?
has run dry almost.
I don't know.
A few players have some
It seems
left in the
pretty
tank,
good.
but
Every region has like one
couple
team that
players
looks really strong.
completely out of cash. Now you just wait this out.
I think
30
Bangkok's gonna be
seconds
A lot
awesome.
of
To be
time
honest.
left on the clock, so for Hyunmin and DRX, some time to talk about it now. Try to figure out what's going wrong. Frankly, it's just T1 now starting to make quick reads, quick understandings. It seems like the communication and the decision-making is much more on point. Obviously, you're having some big plays
10 seconds
from
left.
some of your players when you really need them. Izu previously, here's Stacks. I don't know what the
D2
heck
versus
happened in
Vitality
front
was
of
my
A main
guess.
there, but
If I was to decide
he just
right
stood his
now,
ground.
I would
think
say
he was on the other side of this
Vitality.
box and just knocked a couple players through
Which
as they were
is
trying to push in through the
A
smoke.
flip of what I would have said before last night.
Let's hope that we can
But
get it here in the replay.
Ask me again after the Liquid game.
Take a closer look.
That might say
T1.
something different.
It's another
If Liquid own them,
devastating start to a
if
solid
Liquid own them,
recovery.
then
Oh, just
I have no
plays
idea
it
what's going to go
so
down at this Fast
perfectly.
Masters.
Great trigger discipline.
I switched to the map pool.
There you
Yeah,
go.
dude,
Timeout
they started
call
off
now
like
from
on the
Tourney.
maps where the They were playing Leaf on Chamber, and I was like, oh my god, they're incredible. And then there's a couple of maps now where I'm like, okay,
what they want to do now.
beatable.
I think, again, maybe a little bit more mid-pressure. A lot of the rounds where they were finding success, the ones where they were able to best, you know, be a Meteor.
Did it work together with Prius? Yeah, we done a
to
couple of events together.
Mid-top control.
I tried to erase them from my memory, but they just burned in there.
Was seeded over when it had to be given. That's when they were really
not
able
too
to
many
break
events
through,
though.
knock a few
Not too
players
many.
down,
I normally
get the post
I
plants,
think I've done more with Sapphire.
execute those really effectively. So for T1, just continue to make sure these comms are looking good. Make sure that mid control
Pacific
is
trophy.
stable.
I like the trophy. I think it's good.
I think you could be a-okay. Everybody seems to be back into the server for them. It's a little bit off for a few rounds there. Got a couple ults as well. You know, do you want to just pop the Viper's Pit early here? Although with Izu way in spawn, still trying to make his way over, why not get the opportunity? Flashback has the neural theft if there's a kill that can be found. Judge for stacks, and they're stacking in towards mid. I like this from T1. I think this is good anticipation of a possible change of play from DRX. Nothing coming out of it. DRX for now pressuring B, but man,
Flashback.
Yep.
It's around this corner.
The
camp set up.
sorry.
Goes for it. Ooh, just commits to
Yeah,
the strain.
committed swing on
He's
this.
getting taken down.
So chamber over towards
Moving
middle,
forward.
Viper smoke over towards B, and we're just
Hang
perma
out.
smoking B the whole time. So do they
Flying
try and
point,
push
yeah,
middle
Buzz
now?
holding
Because
it mid
normally
now.
it would be a
Holding
chamber
in for
solo
Meteor.
mid.
It's backed off.
Liz Dog about to get a lot of info.
Spot on the 2
Yep.
at least.
Yeah, it's good info.
That's freeing. Yep, Buzz should have noticed that. Shoulder peeking out.
Omen flashing to fake TP. Okay, it does look like
Push
Izu
forward.
just absolutely owned this round.
Timings on
They
these
wanted to
smokes are
send
so
it,
good.
Omen
Buzz is
flash.
quite a bit of damage. You can see that right
Okay,
now.
what are they actually doing?
As there's the jump in, jump in, planting at speed, and Izu this time cannot make it happen. Stacks over here around the corner, an easy spray down to find the first. Gonna get the second, the answer's
Oh,
gonna be no.
gosh.
Bane pushes up, finds it with a stinger, but now Carpe looks to refill that space. Mako tries it out
No,
the
man.
backside.
Not like
Now
that.
gonna be picked up as the neural theft gets
Okay, Nate's
invested.
good.
Buzz
Oh,
immediately
Nate's
having
not
to back
good?
away.
Oh no, we're cursing everything.
33 health remaining on him. The op in hand. He actually gonna try to go for this peek. He does. The flashback just takes his head off.
Oh man,
Op now
that
on the floor,
was
and Meteor asked to do it all.
that was so painful. Izu did so good
Seems
until
like the timeout call here from DRX
he
is gonna be
did
working a
it
treat.
too good.
Swing out, the spring from behind to find it as the
This
teammates
is my
rings
fault
out.
that I
DRX
I feel guilty about
guaranteed
this
themselves
one.
a lead at the half.
I would say 99%. I don't agree with you all. This one,
This is just
I
a
feel like
little
I had
bit of
something
trigger
to do with
discipline
it.
issue for Izu. Probably cost him a free kill there. Pulled it while he was jumping in. Not sure what the panic was there. Meteor missed a big op shot up in heaven as well. And that gave DRX the ability to scale into sight quite nicely. And again, once they get into these post plants, it's basically GG. T1 really hasn't been able to find a way to break through there. It's mostly just been about getting them ahead of even getting to a position where they can really get into anything resembling a post plant. Everybody being pushed back. It's T1 now circling the wagons, trying to figure out what they can do to recontest this
and they
space
get
in
a
the mid.
fifth.
But DRX
Viper, oh, but was
really
saving it
interested in
for a
messing around
reaction.
with it too much.
Maybe
Trying to
saving
pull a
it for
little
the
bit of
retake on
attention.
A. No, some teams
Just
like
gonna
to
use
do
the boom
that.
bot as well to keep an extra player. Angle it over towards Male. See if you
It's
can get
scary
them
though. Gotta be looking at this.
sit over there and then try to break through onto Meteor and Stacks. I'd be trying to attack towards Meteor. Had a little bit of trouble on this chamber.
Uh oh, can't TP away.
That's the surprise and the stun connecting with Stacks. Single sight coming out of the sky. Coming to his
Stacks
rescue,
is
finds himself a
done
single
a
before Mako
lot.
takes him down. Meteor comes back over into the corner. Comes down Mako, looks for a little
what's
bit more.
going
than
on with
nearly
some of the
line up
T1
for him, but he
players?
cannot capitalize. Aftershock now to try and delay the Buzz, just pushing past this one, and Bane clearly not registering it.
Carrier killed.
It's up along to the wayside as Spring forced out of the smoke. Forced to
Very,
look
very
every
nice.
which way, and Buzz will take him
Stack
down.
saved them.
7-5, DRX
Ooh,
in the lead.
there was some rough rounds here for T1. DRX are going to be so happy with that
They now
half.
move over onto the attack.
I think
Man,
T1
once
needs to win
again,
pistol.
Stacks is so good at this
You got
map. That is
5 on
ridiculous,
defense with a
Stacks.
chamber.
Shot Hunman right out of the air.
It all depends if they
Absolutely
can shut him
nasty.
down over towards A.
Nice reposition from Meteor to give himself a chance. Get a couple big kills. And then Buzz swoops in to finish the job, but that all came down to Stacks there with that positioning and that timing. Finding those 2 kills to really stymie that execute. That was 7 rounds on the attacker side for DRX. Most of the time you consider that very, very successful.
You mean win pistol and Antico? Yeah, I think we actually have to include the
enough.
Antico in there now. You're right.
Things have been so wild here.
3
these
times
last
in a
couple
row
of
that
maps.
someone's won a pistol, lost eco.
So it could definitely go either way. I mean, you and I were talking between the maps here, Achilleos. Seems like if the numbers keep adding up, should be a 17-15 score line at the end of this.
Would be a great way to cap this off, regardless of who would end up being victorious in it. I won't claim to be Nostradamus, but pretty happy with the 14-12 prediction.
Not bad on that one.
Both of these teams, they're going to be looking to avoid that. Neither wanting an overtime. DRX narrowly in the lead when it comes to pistols. The anti-ecos, the last 3, that has been the problem for both sides. See if T1 can get another pistol. 2 for 2 on the map in that regard. And then win that anti-eco to tie it up. Buzz out in front, 13-8-2, despite some of the early issues that we had seen. Still has been an absolute force for T1.
Yeah, whatever happens today, Buzz has really stepped it up. Had a tremendous day as that primary duelist. It's been topping the charts for them. Meteor trying to play up that flash.
The flash coming through, Meteor does get dinked, but he does manage to find him.
Yeah, that is an armor diff right there.
Solid amount of damage dealt there. And Stacks has the heals ball.
Heal on the pistol.
The selfless leader.
God, they're looking for the double pistol on this
Meteor
one.
back up to full HP. Just a single bullet remaining in that headhunter. Ooh, that right click does
Yeah, he
so
knows he's done
much.
damage. Gets the upgrade to the gun as well. Only has 1 bullet left on his own sheriff, so.
Back right off, but now he's kind of trapped. He's gonna need a little
Fight
help.
his way out of it. Mako.
Okay, it's a very nice reaction from
Gets
DRX.
across, grabs
Do
the
they
ghost
lean
for
over towards
himself.
A, knowing that they did damage to Freeing?
Murphy sends out a couple shots his way, but now the creep forward, down in towards the sewers here. There's a smoke on a mid, just flashback.
Okay, smoke goes over towards middle.
Still toggled. The self
Drone
over towards Robin.
didn't
Nothing
see
noted.
the Sky, so Sky has
Spot out
incredibly
Buzz,
good
gonna be
timing.
tagged. Zizou clears the cam. Freeing, waiting the
The
salvos.
time's really
In
low.
the back. The dark now removed. Buzz looking for the fast sentry, but Freeing, what is that hit?
Yeah, and they heard the Omen here, so they kind of know where Omen is. Oh, it's a big dink.
Paranoia a little bit shallow.
They have
Only
no
12
idea
seconds
that Bane's
remaining.
over
Bring the
towards
spike
spawn
forward
though.
through
10
Mail,
seconds to
towards
get this
heaven.
plant
Time
down.
is ticking. Mako, if he can win that
Important
fight, maybe
Joel.
he can delay, but he cannot.
Plant, my guy. Holy, that's
Oh my
just,
God,
I think.
They have it?
Remaining.
They have it in time?
Oh my God, it was
Oh my
so
God.
close.
What a narrow margin. T1 avoiding the Melons allegations.
Oh,
Get the
Jesus,
spike
that was
planted in time.
incredibly close, dude. I was
They
watching him in
close out
heaven.
the
I don't know if I
pistol,
missed a bit of
5 for 5
YouTube. I
in the
don't think so.
series. One
It
away
was
from tying us up.
crazy,
I'm
crazy
pretty sure I
close. Shout
made
out
the
to
same
Stacks.
face
He
that
had to
Stacks
get that
just
kill.
did there. That
Stacks
was
also did really good mid-rounding here, right? He
absolutely
heard
as
the
close
drone
as
go
it
down
gets.
bottom middle and then managed to
Little
get the
bit of
timing.
wonkiness in
And then
this
heard
round with
Mako
Meteor getting
start to
trapped.
rotate to A
And nobody
and then
really
heard him
able
run
to
back
bail him
towards
out
site.
from
And then
the
managed to
rest
get
of
a dink
T1,
on him.
but
The Stacks did
Stacks
great.
there just kind of realized,
Yeah,
okay,
Stacks
we're
did
running
like
out of time. If we're
the
gonna
damage,
go B,
the kills, and
I
the
have
mid
to just
round.
W key through and win a big battle against Mako, and he does. Great
Okay,
round from
step
him.
one
He's
was to win the
always so
pistol.
good on
Step
this map
two,
for T1.
which
Bane, though,
kind of looks harder at the
use a little
moment, is
util
to
to
win
scoop
the
up an orb.
anti-eco.
Get a little bit closer to that rolling thunder.
They lost A main
Nothing
control.
T1 feels like they can do to contest. They are
Sorry, B
way
main
out.
control.
expecting maybe some kind of crunch.
Not this
towards
buy?
A
No, this is
main,
fine. It's rough when it's on
Now,
defense.
DRX
But,
is happy
like they lost the one on
but spread
defense
across
just
the middle of
because
the map a little bit.
so much harder to trade
See
and
if
get
they
the
can find some
guns.
room to maneuver.
On attack, this
Camera
is
Hero
like
give a
the
lot
one.
away. Flashback, oh boy.
Desperately needs to clear the
They
dog,
do
and he
force a little bit
cannot.
over towards site, but
Still just, he's actually still playing around that. This is not going to be able to find anything on the back end. Flashback, Henman both get taken down. Tiny bit of damage dealt here to Stacks. What Carpe suffered is going to be shrugged off as Stacks gets the heals through. Salvo forward to delay, a spray into Heaven. Meteor takes out Freeing. As Mako and Bane find themselves tucked alongside the ramp. Play options, the playbook. Looking a bit empty here at the moment, given their position, given
no,
the
I don't care that
classics.
much to who do I think
Seems
is
like
going to win
T1
Katowice. I have
will
no
successfully
idea
be
who's
able to
playing
win
in
out
it. Is
anti-eco.
Donk's team still in there? Because the guy's just the best. I'll say Donk.
Potentially in flawless fashion.
Just looking for exits.
Spirit.
Nobody comes your way. Side of
It's
the
Spirit
spike.
against Vitality.
Some kills, but there you
Yeah,
go.
man,
Good
it's Donk.
flawless. Going to be denied away. There's a little bit of a stun, but everybody tucked back around the corner. Spike death here for the side of DRX. We're tied up at 7-7.
This has been quite a match so far, but that round there, just T1 taking their time in the beginning of the round.
Step 2,
barreling
yes,
through,
Step 2's here. They
playing
can
off each
lose a
other pretty
bonus
nicely
now.
here.
We'll give them a bonus
Keeping
loss
up
if they
in
win
the
it.
Rafters to cause a little bit of a decoy as Carpe.
Honestly, I'm just kind of happy anyway. We get 7-7. Teams can do what they want now.
Carpe does?
It's open. It's open for anyone to win right
He's an
right
assist
here.
machine today.
This is a
He
great
had 18
bonus
on the
by.
first map.
Something like that.
See how much damage they can do on this. What's the actual setup?
We're here
We
basically at the
got
midway
same
point.
cam that sees over the wall. We got trip in case they go over towards
the side
site,
of DRX,
and we're
plenty of
2-person
firepower, however,
fighting
in the hands of
middle.
T1 as Youngman
Kind of.
forced away for the moment.
Smoke goes up.
Throwing
Dog goes out towards A
different
heaven.
looks here at DRX.
But as we can see, the
Backs up
cameras
dog
going.
out
Well,
towards A
there's no one
heaven,
following this.
making a bit of a noise
So we know it's
towards
fake
mid.
pressure.
Bombs exchanged. So
Okay,
try to slow
Sky
up the
finds the
approach.
camera, so that's really nice.
Worked out
Sky
for TP,
Stacks has
but
done a lot over towards A.
maybe
In
a
reaction
clear
to that,
space here for
we now
T1.
got freeing.
Stacks maybe doing freeing.
Having to-
Human. Gunman.
Hyunmin! What is going on there?
What?
What?
3 kills found. Because that is an explosive way to just open up this anti-bonus.
What? I don't think there was any util, was there?
Good God.
Unbelievable. Now just Stacks and Carpe worlds apart. As the slow drift across, the girl spotted, but flashback not going to be able to find the adjustment. Gunman, however, I think is hungry for it.
I must wait a moment.
So I'm 3 away from having this ultimate online. Flash not going to catch
It's a
anything.
devastating
There's
round.
the 4K.
And it's like one of the
Carpe
best
across the map.
one of the best players
Deny
or
the
agents to
ace.
do it.
DRX right
Yeah,
now
and he's
not
going
gonna be concerning
hunting.
themselves with minor accolades like that. The lead is what they want,
So,
and the lead is what
I
they
was looking
shall
at the
have.
mini map, right?
8-7.
And I was like, well,
10 seconds left.
the main action is going over towards A.
And barring a
Just
death
purely
from
because
Wanda Mako here,
we've got 3 mid here when
Looking
we
like
got
flaws
1
as
and
well.
1. And surely these two are just holding like a passive crossfire.
I mean, what do you do?
And then the
Gunman
guy
is
invents.
hitting shots like that.
There has to be some kind of
Sets his
util.
rounds over.
Otherwise, he's just won
Faster,
3
maybe.
50-50 duels.
Either way, let's see the replay on that.
Yeah, please and thank you.
Okay.
Oh, just great
No
readjustments.
util. It's just the smoke
flash
going
stacks a
down
little
and
bit
just
too
pure
shallow.
skill.
So clean.
This guy is an
Very
aim
clean
god.
4K
He really
pickup.
is.
Now 2 away from that showstopper. Buzz just at the halfway mark.
Well, there's your first buy
This
rounds.
is if Freeing
Got a lot
starts
of money
picking it
after
up
that.
here for DRX.
Going a little bit
real
faster on this one.
different
They find the
story.
trip.
Has to stop Shire.
And in reaction
Last
to
tax
losing
there.
middle,
Now
DRX
the Trailblazer
straight up
looks to lead the
drone
charge.
deep
Mako
over towards A.
Still coming away with 1 though.
That could be great.
Pushes up into the cage. Gets the headshot.
Meanwhile,
there to
over
put down Meteor.
towards B main, they've been slowed down a little bit
Got
by
the
this
smokes
smoke
without
that
the
they've been doing
paranoia.
straight at the beginning from
Oh,
Mako.
without the camera. Flashback loses that. Smoke gets ready to dissipate there in heaven. Flashback, oh, frantic around the corner. Clearly panicking.
At one point,
That's like
at one
being
point
shelled.
you gotta stay
Check down
stay
underneath
still.
rope. Pushes it back away.
Oh, just hope the
Shots
Valorant
ringing out. The
Valorant's you,
showstopper is
and you get
available,
a
and it's going to be
running
set.
shot.
Right down onto the floor. Izu dead. That's the
There
spike
goes the
planter.
spike.
Kill his headman.
Whoa.
Looks for another 4K. Nearly has
Can't
the
believe how good
readjustment.
this guy is.
Freeing now on his lonesome. Back around the corner. Goes for the repeat.
Cannot believe
and finds
how
Stacks. Has
insanely
him
good
dead
he
to
is.
rights. 9-7.
He just won them both buy
DRX
rounds
now.
and forced them down to an eco.
Trying to reaffirm this lead.
Just great patience again from Hyunmin. Mako there. He gets hit by the dog right at the last second. At first I thought it might have gotten past him, but must have just got a side eye. Then Hyunmin knows he can just wait this out. As soon as that plant starts to come through, he's got the showstopper available. I think T1 there, if they had
Dude,
a
I feel
little
like
bit
everyone's
more
missing on
awareness,
him,
might have
though.
just gone for the fake.
Why does no one
Gone
hit
for the
bullets on this
long,
guy?
The garage plant.
He wasn't even
Maybe.
sidestepping that
He
much.
gotten out of the way of it. Hard to say for sure. Of course, it's tough, but
Good pressure in here.
great.
As the stinger
Uh-oh,
will
gets
be
his
enough
ult
to
with
go
that.
ahead and
Has no satchel, so obviously can't fully send it, but
Breach out of the fight, weapon potentially
Dog goes in, they
well,
want
so
to
he
keep
pushes
this
into the smoke.
one.
The Trailblazer gives it a
They
quick
kind of
little
just don't want to
check.
make any mistakes. No one wants to oversend this.
Whoa,
Whoa, what a shot.
What an absolute beam of a shot. Repositions back sight. Has been spotted,
Nice shot.
but I don't think he cares. Mako looking to try to hold
he
the
did
ground.
enough though, right?
Izu comes
Maybe.
up with a second. Weapon now recovered. It's free. Situated here, and Flashman can't find
he
anything.
fought
Izu taking
Stacks
this
with
round into his own
heaven.
hands. The salvo nearly there. And freeing though. Challenges in for the fight versus Stacks. Then he comes up shy of the mark. T1 answer back.
Okay, what a,
They
I mean,
keep
what a
things
round
neck and neck.
That's
from Buzz,
unbelievable
especially
stuff
just
from Izu.
fast rounds. Invest into the sting
Going
and get the
huge
kill, and it just snowballed into.
To break this open,
I mean,
there's
snowballed
a
into all
great
of this.
setup there. You're using both of the Sky and the Omen utility there to break it through. That second shot, yeah, catches Human trying to crouch spray. Then he scoops up a gun, puts it to great use. It's huge.
They might have been
T1
coming at
very
the same
much in
time he
this game.
dropped
What
from
looked like
heaven.
it might be
I
DRX
don't
going up to
think he
10,
shot to
going up
cover
to
it
double
up.
digits to
I just
shut
don't think they
down.
heard it.
It's on a half buy as well where they get it done. Mako tucked away up close. The swing out. Has to quickly reposition. Goes for it. No one there to chase. It's worth noting he's also glass cannon with this Guardian.
Could have been a dead com as well.
Good bane.
I don't really know.
Just trying to use his util.
Oh
Whoa.
my god!
That is-
The readjustment spring, that is absolutely disgusting.
The new players on this team aim so
Goodness.
fast.
The shots weren't even going Meteor's way, but I think he just, in a panic, immediately popped the rendezvous to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, with how confidently he
disgusting
swung
shot.
and pre-fired this, I feel like someone
been hitting
commed when they
those
were
today.
dead.
I have the spike.
It is just crazy what he can do sometimes. Stacks using the dog to do a little bit of exploring. There's
Yeah,
no
spot
way you're
two
getting
with
any
this.
further forward. Getting spotted by that stealth drone.
Mako's watching this one way
Trying to
over
push
towards
through,
B.
you're
They
just
can't
gonna
do
end up
too
getting
much.
cross-fired.
Oh, goes
Oh,
into
Armageddon.
clear middle.
Out here into mid. Seeker's going to be let loose on the back end of this one, chasing forward as here comes Buzz bouncing up into the site.
Wow, they
Mako,
won the double duel
8
on
left
middle.
In the mag, tags up Buzz. As he barely slinks around the corner. The sun is there. Bane, however, catching a glimpse, is able to take down Carpe.
Dude,
freeing.
did sick. I feel like this shot from
Very
Hyunmin
slow
as
start
well
from
might
him
have
in
been
that
pretty
first
good.
half. Starting to come alive. 3K gets DRX up to double digits.
And they really needed that from freeing. Normally their best fragger. Able to finally find some value. Goodness gracious, that
the
is
reveal on Meteor.
that's outrageous, dude. That is absolutely outrageous. And he swoops in for the final third kill. Trying to
Yeah, he looks good.
see if they can cement this final map.
Yeah, maybe if you...
Do have the tour de force.
The problem
Meteor
is
is gonna pop that off the rip.
you'd
Hero
have to
rifle
work out
for
how
Buzz.
on earth you go middle.
So as a pit, if you can get there, it's just a matter of taking a little bit of extra control. When T1's had some good executes
You
to
could
clear
maybe put like the Vice
Mail
Flash
and
here
B
through the
Heaven.
smoke.
Trying to bait there
Would
to
help
see
a
if they
lot.
can get player through, but the smokes. Oh,
Nice
what a
shot.
shot from Buzz.
Fantastic one to be found there. Hyunmin's counter
Gonna say,
spraying.
imagine
Is
not
able to
getting
go ahead and
traded
flush him
there.
out of the smoke.
Dude,
Paint Joe's
look
now gonna be
at
let
the
loose.
damage what
Players
happened
low
here.
in mid. Able to successfully get away from it. as they
This
tuck
heal
down
is
into
gonna
sewers
get a
here for the
lot.
moment.
Oh my god, it's probably the
I'm gonna stay
most
sat on
heal
this fence side.
we've ever. That must be the most healed
Scooped
HP
up,
we've ever seen
freeing.
in the game.
Is it in vision? Reload likely to be noted there. As Meteor's going to try to lead the charge, but freeing catches a glimpse, backpedals immediately.
It must have been like what,
Flash at the ready.
200 HP
Pop
almost?
through, nothing going to be spotted. The salvo's nearly there. This time's going to be
Maybe
sent
more.
out. Catches him, slows him up. It's Mako. That next smoke now cycled forward. Salvo sent out. Just holding T1 at bay
30
here in
seconds
heaven.
left.
30 seconds on
slowly
this.
drifts over
Solid
towards theirs.
crossfire. They don't know about freeing. The actual raid boss taken down. Miche hit a shot.
Taken down. Gunman.
Oh,
This
they
is the opening
crossed,
shot. Spots the gun barrel
oh,
of Meteor.
they
Can
did
relay
have
to it-
spike.
to his
Okay.
team. Carpe, he's across. Everybody now.
Yeah, Viper to
collected together
secure
in that
this
pit.
one. What's the
As
money
you
like?
mentioned, is now in play.
I mean, they can
And
go
you don't
for
have
it.
great options unless you can get a neural theft to clear this.
And this trademark previously set up ends up giving them some
Oh,
cover.
he's fast
Making for
with
an
it.
easy
As
shot.
soon
Meteor
as it detected him,
takes
he
down.
insta
Everything
swings.
now on Hyunmin.
Okay, now you might as well save because you ain't winning this.
Just giving the money. 150 behind on this raise. He's gonna have to just rotate out Away from this side, allow for the
Getting
spike
close.
to detonate. T1 not going down without a fight. They are fighting tooth and nail to keep this as close as possible. 1 round separating as this gets ready to erupt. Can they tie it?
I just love this from T1. This
The 50, dude, they went. It's like all the low buys.
Well, I don't know. But anyway, the protect the chamber here. Just kind of group up around Meteor.
Wait, what do you do, Chad? I was looking at you guys.
Creep your way around these angles. You know, Buzz finds that great opener. Sure, you can see the flashes of the barrel through that smoke. It's a little bit easier, but then you're able to get this tour de force into some spots where it can connect, where it can do some damage. And the whole time, DRX is having to respect it.
He died.
They can't really challenge that stacked push until it's too late.
Wait, what? And he had armor as well, right?
Nice idea. Like that play call from T1. Now, a little bit more of a spread of the map.
That ain't good.
Trademark outside of B, but I think it got noted. It got heard. Anyway, Mako has a sense of it. He put a ping right on top of it. Now again, a similar idea with the operator in Meteor's hands.
Oh, he had no armor? Yeah, it ain't too bad.
Into mid.
It ain't too bad. Lock in. Bro, it's a 1v3 and he's saving his spawn and they're all over here. What do you mean lock in? Why is my guy running into this? running into the bomb?
They knew what caused them problems last time was giving up this space, so now they're throwing a lot of util at it. The salvos, the grenades, still space cleared for T1.
They back off, maybe anticipating that the paint shell's going to come their way, but it's held on to. As gun barrel spotted, Carpe able to find one, but do they read that Hyunmin's gotten across? Given the line that Meteor's operating on. No!
Nice shot.
Oh
boy.
A little bit of an
They're
easier
going
shot
for him.
here
Oh, they're on
Hyunmin
different
does
pages.
take him down. Blast packs into the corner. Blast pack to try to offset. Carpe stack. Desperately want this guy dead.
He did insane though.
Opportunity, perhaps a chance. The swing out, a timing. Flashback finds the kill.
Yeah, they know where they both are now.
Stacks,
Needs
Izu
to
both
book it
gonna be
over
spotted,
here.
sprinting their way
There's
over
a
towards this A
3v5
site.
at his peak.
Flashback's gotten ahead of it. The cam setup instantly cleared. They know his position. The bite holds him back for now. Paranoia available for the retake. As Izu caught in the trap. The spray down.
Oh no, he tried to wrap around to heaven.
Now Plankton Stacks needs to be the hero, but his position
And they tanked the Omen flash. That might be the rounds. That might be the round. 3v5.
A 2-round lead.
The 1-9 loss bonus, so these two can't buy.
Looks like T1 has got
They could
this in the bag.
maybe
They're
get a
doing such
dropout.
a good job of dodging the
And
utility.
Hyunmin again.
Understanding the response that DRX
Like
is going
times
to throw
4
their
rounds
way.
that he's won on his own, really.
They get
Or been
up,
the
they get the
MVP of
kill
it.
at B Heaven, and then they pause because Hyunmin steps out, finds a kill. They have to go deal with him. He finds a second. It takes 2 players to dislodge them, and as they're trying to get their bearings, they're trying to re-clear the B-site space that they had originally claimed. Flashback, a thief in the night, takes a kill and gets the neural theft, and then they can just track him, trace him. Falls into the Cypher utility, and it's round over. The Paranoia to clinch it, and T1 is going to take a timeout.
Last timeout of this final for T1.
They're gonna be feeling stressed. Looks like they're forcing.
DRX, one more here in the back pocket, but this has to be for everything. T1 need to turn the tide. Down by 2. 2 rounds is exactly what DRX needs to take this over the line and get themselves the trophy. Our Korean analysts just cheering on the action.
Once again.
And no one's been able to win back-to-back rounds since 15-16.
Yeah.
We have just been trading blows.
We're making a checkerboard here. It's been just what a treat this entire
Alright, no force for this one. I mean, look at this.
Friday,
They've
Saturday,
been winning the
Sunday,
low buys anyway,
here in
but
Seoul, South
kind of
Korea.
got to win
The
this one as well.
has been
If they wanted to go for something
max
crazy with
maps,
Carpe's ult, they maybe
brilliant,
could.
multiple OTs, so many great
Doesn't
plays.
have the gun for it.
Just what a performance these teams in Pacific have
What are
put
they
on
up
for us
against?
so far.
Ooh, they're up against a Raze ult and potentially a
The future is
Breach
bright
ult.
for this region. So many great players, so many great moments already.
Okay, they
We still
trip
have 2 more
here
stages
to try and
go
make
after this.
it
And we do.
feel like they're B defaulting and it's only a chamber B defaulting. Then they smoke mid and they dog over towards middle to make it look like loads of people are falling up towards middle, so everyone's focusing on B heaven. But actually they wanted to pop from B main.
Within the garage, flashback here at backside. Mako playing forward. to cut back to the opposite side of the
He's
pillar.
tanking some shots back at sight.
To try to set up for the paranoia play.
Stax could send a deep flash here to try to set up this execute. He's already taken nail.
Just narrowly missing. Buzz, there's the blast pack forward. He goes to the front side of the pillar to spray. Opened up here between the
They had no idea. Buzz got over towards sight.
And they flushed him out.
He just silently double satcheled in.
When the investment isn't there, the heroics absolutely are. The plan from Buzz gives him a showstopper.
He saw him. Then
realizing this.
Did they just not expect him to have that much speed? I'm so confused, bro.
Try to pull off a 2v5. Not in this situation. Mako freeing. Not that much money behind.
I would just love to watch that round from Stax's perspective because he just pushed up mid, got
3
into
low
mail,
buys, by the way, that they've won now.
For free, completely unaccounted for. And
Every
when the
single time
execute was
over
going
towards
through,
B.
he sprung into action and found a kill.
It was
in
pretty
heaven.
fast. No, he was here fast.
But
there was no hesitation.
He got himself squeezed
That's
in.
purely because they had someone in heaven.
He's got great senses on this map in particular. He just always shows up on split.
Let's see a
Doing it
replay.
again, this time on
Let's
the
see how
sky.
fast he gets there.
I just awesome stuff from him. And I mean, Buzz as well has been really, really on point. Gets hit by the paranoia and is just so ready. A flashback trying to hold the line, trying to stop the entrance from the garage. That's another round.
The fans over there starting to get on their feet.
Someone just fully celebrating already.
Excitement building.
Forced them down to their own eco, but well, own low buy. It's still a really scary low buy. There's loads of good guns. And we've got Razor for Razor.
Got both showstoppers. Got a rolling thunder for Bane.
Yeah, and
DRX
DRX has spoken about punishing and fighting middle here.
A very explosive round here.
You gotta be so careful. As T1, gotta be diligent, trying to find out
Sky
where
Dog,
Hyunmin
you
is.
got Salvos.
Out into the middle, and Hyunmin.
This guy can just like, if I'm on this guy's team, he can perma duel here anytime he wants.
He goes for another
And you can swing that. I don't even care. You're allowed to swing that.
Stax, however, pushes up, catches line of sight. Bane.
Oh, you're definitely allowed to swing that now if you're using the ult.
The smatter of damage here on Stax, but kill cannot be found. The Seeker goes chasing down through the vent. Stax continuing to try to push up. And
my God, Mako. But how did the Seeker hit Mako?
Putting the team the round on his back, comes away with 2, is freeing, straightening forward, cannot find Izu. TP into the site, flashback arriving, able to find 1.
Still a crazy hard retake, and at one point you would imagine Buzz just pops his ult to buy time.
The rolling thunder.
I mean, they would love to keep it, that's the thing. Stax should be the one to play here, and they're going to try to keep the Razor.
Stax gets ready to strike.
Oh God, again, just Razor. It's okay. It's okay, you can use the Razor.
Tied off of the site.
He messed up.
The time is ticking.
Oh God.
Still snappy with that Guardian in hand. Can Flashback deliver anything? No. Hyunmin now with everything to do. The young rookie in his first grand final. Dancing around the site, frantically looking for anything that he can get, but he's going to get a
very nice.
Shorty. As Carpe
Was this a low buy? Dude, he hit such a shot at middle.
Stax plays this round brilliantly.
Stax played insane, but I have no idea how Mako's tanked to Seeker.
Hyunmin, you hit a nasty one tap. Phenomenal. Stax gets a kill, hides behind the platform, sends out the Seekers in response to the showstopper. Those Seekers connect onto Mako. He gets up there, gets a kill, breaks things open. And then it's a cleanup the rest of the way. Carpe getting into it. Showstopper still for Buzz.
You reckon he TP'd and then after the TP it just hit him so he can have his gun out? That would make sense.
I think in all my years.
Okay, well we got here. 11-11.
If it is correct, I have never
Buzz
heard
has
Carpe
ult. Bane still has
like
ult, freeing 1 kill away from his. And they go for the default where they put the trip over towards here. Last time they did this, they did burst over towards site. As we can see, they're fighting middle, but so is DRX.
Presence in towards mid. Mako alone on the B site. Spike still dropped outside of Ramen.
This is an unbelievably crucial round for DRX. The money is barren. There's not much left behind this spy. If they can't get this round,
yeah, DRX have been doing a good job of just having info from the Cypher the whole time. Or they want to end A. Dude, I haven't seen the A site in about 5 minutes.
Is Hyunmin, is he able to barrel stuff and they go 1 for 1?
I mean, Hyunmin did good to get 1.
A raise for a raise.
Okay, 1 kill trip.
Cage triggered.
Flashback for now. Relatively alone here on the site.
Flashback
Push
on his
forward
own.
as the trip gets cleared.
Freeing might send it through
Swings around
heaven
the back,
if he gets a
freeing.
kill and gets out of there.
Looking
He
over
has
the
all.
peak. Does so! Is only able to find one. Flashback flushed down. Carpe comes away with it. Mako now
30
arriving.
seconds left.
This guy's the spike.
Sends out the paranoia.
Meteor's got the
Close,
spike.
however, Meteor
Carpe 6 HP.
regains some sight. Smoke coming through. It's Carpe just around the corner. 6 HP. Tries to push up into the smoke. Ends up getting
Not
gunned
sure about
down.
that one.
Meteor now on his lonesome. Was the back-to-back hero that T1 desperately needed. But now he's got to go for the plant. The stick coming through.
Seconds left.
Can he make it happen again? Fault line not going to connect, but Mako will.
They got a chance.
DRX.
They got a chance.
They will get themselves up to match point. 1 round from claiming the trophy for themselves. And for T1, 1 round from taking us into yet another overtime.
Oh boy,
Match point.
this is so close. The reactions from Carpe and Stacks are good. Hyunmin, you can't stop the guy. Freeing there, finds a good timing, then Mako keeps him pinned. The Rolling Thunder in there as well. Carpe was down to such low HP at that point. And Meteor just stuck in a corner. Not much he could do.
Yeah, well, they
Here
had
we
4
go.
chances on binds.
For all the marbles right now.
Couldn't close it out on
Comes
binds.
down
They get
to
1
this.
chance on split.
And look at T1. They're sending the Armageddon out
Oh
towards
my god.
Stacks.
Oh, he's
Armageddon
dead.
off the rip here on his Stacks. He realizes that he's
Whoa.
not safe.
30 HP,
Manages
he's
to
survived it,
escape.
and his flashback's just owning everyone through
He's
his own
absolutely
cage.
massacred
And he's got the kill
them.
trip to enable that.
Finds Buzz.
Oh, it's so done, dude.
And it's
It
just
has to
Stacks
be
and Carpe
Carpe.
now. In a 2v5 reveal.
Yeah, 2v5 on one of his 30
An
HP.
open book.
Dude, he got 2 kills through
This
cage.
DRX
I
looked
want to
rip
say he
out
had the deep camera to
pages.
spot him. Yeah, at least for the first one.
Carpe has fallen.
Oh, there's the high
Flashback,
HP
only
gone.
casualty thus far. And Stacks has
Dude, what a
everything
banger.
to do,
Shout
but
out to
no way to
DRX.
make it happen.
Big game.
DRX
Dude, he played so good.
reclaim their throne in
Cameron played
Asia.
so
They
good.
lift their first trophy in
Mako.
Pacific history. They are your 2025 kickoff
Been a long
champions and your #1 seed from
time coming.
Pacific at Masters Bangkok.
Long
Finally,
time
they
for
have done
Mako.
it. 3 years.